Kathleen Koch has the story of a little Palestinian girl and an international effort to fix a broken heart.
Everything is strange and frightening. Little Palestina Lee has been in a hospital before many times. The 2-year-old has a hole in her heart. But back home on the West Bank, hopes for a cure were distant when just making it in for treatment was an ordeal.
Back home, there's war, there's no security, there's no freedom. She says, I sometimes take my child to go take her to the hospital, and, you know, it's just random if I ever make it to the hospital or not.
So 4 humanitarian groups chose Palestine to be the first Palestinian child they've brought to Washington, D.C. to have her heart repaired. The Palestine Children's Relief Fund, Save a Child's Heart Foundation, the Larry King Cardiac Foundation, and Rotary Gift of Life say the problem is there are more sick Palestinian children than they can help locally.
In the West Bank and Gaza, in Palestine, there is no local pediatric cardiac surgery team. So she was very lucky, given the fact that there's probably hundreds of other children like her who are not going to get the same chance for treatment that she had.
And her chances, say doctors at D.C.'s Children's National Medical Center, are good.
The good news is I think we can fix this problem very safely.
Doctors will use a new, less invasive procedure. A catheter is inserted in a vein into the heart, through the hole, and then wire discs are expanded, filling the space. Finally, the day arrives. Palestine is prepped for surgery, and a worried mother waits. Doctors admit they're pushing the limits by trying this procedure on Palestine because she is so small and the hole in her heart is so large. Nearly the size of a quarter in a heart, only as big as a lemon.
We're actually not absolutely certain that her defect is going to be closable with the device. There are other things around inside the heart that the edges of the device could actually interfere with, like valves, other veins coming into the chamber.
The procedure begins. Challenges appear immediately.
It's not a lot of room. Part of the problem, I don't have much room over here for this size device.
After 3 tries, the device is in place.
Gets in. Okay, she did beautifully. It's all fixed. Yes, absolutely.
Palestine's heart, say doctors, will now develop normally.
Okay? I never lost hope, I never lost faith in God and also in the doctors and the good people at this hospital.
The next day, Palestine is happy and hungry. She's being discharged, and it's time to think about returning to Ramallah.
It's not easy for me to leave my country, war or no war. I have hope that eventually we'll be able to have the freedom that I've enjoyed here in America, but I have to go home.
Kathleen Koch, CNN, Washington.